Our recent story is on Saurabh Mukherjea and Marcellus, because Marcellus, his portfolio management service or PMS, has completed 5 years since it started operations. What should have been a celebratory occasion is actually marred by withdrawals of 40 crores a week from investors and questions about performance. Why? Because the performance of Marcellus came down massively in the past 2 years. On a 5-year basis, the main strategy, the consistent compounders portfolio, has still beaten the Nifty. The Nifty gave 13.5% in the 5 years to October 23, whereas consistent compounders gave 15.5%, so that's a 2% beat. But it is not enough for a PMS investor because PMS has more risk than a mutual fund investor. 2% is what you expect in a mutual fund, not in a PMS. Also, PMS has certain tax disadvantages. You pay tax every time profit is booked. You pay tax on dividends. In mutual funds, you only pay tax on redemption. Now, Saurabh stood for a particular investment philosophy, which is to pick fast-growing companies which have a competitive edge around them and which have clean balance sheets. And that strategy did really well, as I said, in the first 3 years of his operation, 2019 to 21, and then it failed to perform. But as Saurabh himself pointed out to me, the earnings of those companies are growing just as he expected at a 20-25% profit after tax growth. But it's just that the market has begun assigning a lower multiple to them. And the main cause has been the Russia-Ukraine war, because inflation rose after that, interest rates rose, and valuations of fast-growing companies contracted. So it might well be that another phase in the market again assigns high valuations to those companies. It is possible. My take on this is that a 2% outperformance is not enough for a PMS investor. Saurabh has to come back in a big way to justify the risk of investing in a PMS like Marcellus. And that is what would sway me as an investor. That's it from me. To know more, please read our article about this in Mint. Thank you very much.